Should we start at the beginning or introductions now?
Well, look, he's counting down.
Bonjour, parlez-vous français? For all of you that are French, you know what that means.
Guten Tag! Sprechen die Deutsch?
Nihongo desu ka? Yeah?
I am way too tired. I just woke up. I'm not even going to try to do any Spanish.
I barely remember any German, let alone Swedish. But yeah. Hello everyone, this is I Am Mark III, joined once again with a refreshing beverage, but also with Clinton No Curry.
Hello
everyone.
everybody.
And we are returning to the surface of Galatea. Because last time, well, stuff happened, things went boom, I got my hand on nuclear weapons, and then I think that was about where that series ended.
Yes, and we're actually trying the co-op beta.
Yeah, so, up front, the host this time around is actually Clint, because Clint has the strongest machine out of the three of us. I'm recording. Who else is recording?
I'm recording.
I'm just hosting to make it more stable, not
Okay.
recording.
Recording is running between me and Lil because this is, as Lil said, a beta access. Open beta, but it's still very much in the works. We just couldn't wait though. It's a good game.
Now let the heavy steel swing and the plasma fly. We're launching in 3, 2. Don't mind the ladybugs.
The ladybugs are fine. It's everything else you have to watch
Yep.
out for. Galatea 37.
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump
Remember, if you're
procedure.
new to the game, in order to always scout out around your position before starting, especially on this brutal run.
Yep.
At least locking off 1 or 2 areas before saying a start is very important.
I'm just letting the opening cinematic play out, so are you guys already scouting?
Yeah, I'm letting the
Houston,
open cinematic
I
play as
spotted
well.
Something near the LZ.
Something near the LZ. Oh, it's the Zerg.
Closing in.
Oh no, the Zerg would be easier.
This is actually very true.
Yeah.
It's probably more along the lines of Primal Zerg, I guess. Because actually, I've just thought how that eye opens when it says unknown detected in that cutscene is like how when we first meet Primal Zerg in StarCraft 2.
Rift jump successful. All systems check. Gravitational strength 1.0.
I feel like I stand out.
Some pressure within safe levels. Magnetic field check.
How dare you stand out?
Repeat magnetic field check with stationary equipment. Star system positioning check. Milky Way galaxy. Sycorax belt. Planet Galatea 37. Ashley, we have arrived.
Welcome to Galatea 37, Mr. Riggs. It's
There we
so
go.
beautiful here. Virtual
there's
simulations
our
on Earth
Carbonium
were
right
good,
there.
but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise. And we're the first humans to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You
Got
have a
ironium
parts
and
missing as
carbonium.
well. And the paradise part is also left to be determined. Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
You could at least pretend to be human. Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning rift station. Let's start with the basics.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
Ooh, nice acid pond.
Couple of Aspawns.
Oh, I think I'm being chased by invisibles. I am being chased by
Yeah,
invisibles.
Yep, I got about 10 of them here.
Okay, right. So, what was mentioned during that cutscene, we are on brutal mode, max difficulty. Though, since it's multiplayer, we can actually warp to each other, we discovered during our brief testing session, and we can revive each other, if need be. Though we have to be quick about that one. Also, there is a death penalty as well, so repeated deaths increase how much we lose with each death. At first we drop a weapon, then we start to drop more and more resources if we die. So, don't die! I also like how we're basically Power Rangers.
Yes.
Whenever it's 3 Power Rangers, it's usually red, yellow and blue. Right, so, we mentioned this is brutal. We mentioned we are looking around to scout the local area. I think I should probably touch on real quick the fact that until we get a base up and an armory... Oh jeez, hello.
Oh, Power, we're near the top of the map.
Yeah, until we get a base up and get an armory down, we won't have any resupply for our consumables or our physical munitions, namely our machine gun. So, we have limited staying power at the moment in terms of our scouting around.
And when are you resorting to ammo?
Because it's just more effective. It's more effective against those guys than just trying to block them or blast them.
Might be more effective, but
I chose efficiency over preserving every last shred of ammo. I've still got plenty of ammo. Though, I was damaged when I ran into that pack of stealth hunters. Ow! Oh, Lil Kai's the first one to go down.
Yes.
Nope.
Headbutt.
Note the skull icon over Lil Kari's head there. That's
Yep,
the debuff. It will disappear over time.
Yeah.
so far I'm seeing one spot that's looking okay to build.
Honestly, we do want to try and search some more to our south, east and west. Because we do kind of want to be in the centre of the map if we can be.
I see.
Yeah, because the
we
only
have to go
spot
further
I
south.
see,
We want to be near the center of the map.
Yeah.
yeah, because the only spot that I see that has any protection at all is right against the Acid Swamp.
Some open area is acceptable and indeed desirable because we need space for some initial infrastructure. Ooh, I found... yep, you found those as well. Yeah, the cliffs with the dense crystal form on them. Oh, those guys followed me.
Yep.
Oh crap, I might be dead too.
Actually, you are not very far from us at all.
Oh, these guys.
We could take them with our swords, but the problem is they kind of detonate on death, so that's why we're not doing that.
That's actually not why I was saying, oh, these guys.
Oh, who did you run into then?
Ultralisks.
Oh. Oh yes, our favourites. Though honestly, this is a good sign that the fact that we found this canyon. It's a great defensive formation because nothing can actually cross over it. It's just a slight drawback that we'll lose early access to some of our crystal samples, but that honestly depends on how we go about this.
Actually, this might be a bit bigger than we thought.
What might be? Hi Zerglings, how are you?
Hi, Bombardiers, how are you?
We must be respectful in our greetings to the natives. Yes.
Oh, hydralisks.
Remember to say you're sorry for stepping on their tail. And then make sure to step on their tail. You're right over there.
Oh, he found my train.
Yes.
Ah, I see.
Missing my chainsaw, I'm missing my chainsword.
Well, chainsaw
I'm
is a
missing
very
the bit.
useful weapon.
I might have found a good starting spot.
Just don't mind the entire swarm.
Invisible mud, ultralisks.
Rocks.
Mud. Oh crap.
I brought friends as well. Oh, and that's me then.
I may actually have to use ammo. I'm coming.
I live! I'm also breaking out the ammo.
Okay. Would you like to see where I was thinking about the base?
Alright, I'm alive. We're alive.
We all lived, except for me. I went down.
Right over here.
You're thinking
What do you think?
in here?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if this is honestly one of the best places you can find for putting the HQ in. It's also pretty central too, which is nice. Oh, hello. Thank you. That was interesting though. We didn't actually lose anything when I went down. So I think that's because we don't have a centralized material network yet, do we?
Nope.
Not something that applies for most of the game, but it's interesting that that's actually something that happened.
Okay. So we got ironium.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the drawback of this bit.
No
There's not,
carbonium.
yeah, there's no real resource deposits around here, so it's defensible, but not the easiest place to start out.
Meanwhile, if we just go a little bit northeast, we have pretty much a defensible location.
Yeah, these cliffs that are scattered around. I mean, if need be, yeah, we've got that tiny little nook in there where Clint just came out of, where we can just put the HQ in here, and we've got 2 choke points immediately for it as a last stand kind of thing.
But
Which
it's not
might
thrown
be-
by carbonium.
which might be needed.
Oh,
yeah, there's two.
well,
There's
it
2
is.
nearby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just takes a bit to get to it.
I vote aye.
Well, we've already found multiple resource nodes, so we can get some quantity to start out with.
How about we check directly east? A little bit.
Careful of the boom plants.
Oh, there's another resource cache there.
But we're not opening them until we finally put our base.
Yeah,
And have storage.
hello, Invisibles.
I was on 1 health survival for the win.
Good job. But no, I mean,
Actually, this wouldn't be that bad because of the mud.
yeah, the mud will cut off some of the access routes as well.
And it would be a resource later. It's looking like just south of this mud there might be a double mudded wall.
There's some good gas there.
I'm actually pondering around. What about around here, where I am now? There's another small nook we could use as the last stands. It's nearer to a couple more patches of carbonium. It's not quite as central as the other one, but it's the same rock formation. It's just on its side.
Yep. Clint looks like he needs help.
Say no more.
What are you talking about? I was exploring.
You say that, I jumped you and I almost died.
I would not mind getting an armory down though.
Unfortunately, yeah, we need the HQ for that.
Yeah, so... Wait.
So where do we want to go?
I say one of the nooks.
As a just in case.
Yeah.
Strategically, I think the central nook is better. The northeastern one is kind of putting us off to one side of the map in general.
Hey, I was thinking the southern one as well.
Oh, you brought friends though, Harry?
Not me, Clint.
Oh, my apologies. Also, yeah, people have probably noticed, if you're operating near a teammate, you actually get a team boost that kicks in for sticking together fairly close. And that's actually giving us some energy shields, which is something we don't actually readily have access to at this point.
Oh crap.
Anyway, placing on the HQ.
Just so we can get some repairs going.
The weird thing is, this is a nice base mod expansion area. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's big open
There's
areas
a giant
south
amount
and
of
north
mud,
of us.
and then
Yeah.
because there's a large amount of mud and rocks to the north of
Headquarters
it.
construction is in progress. This is going to be our main base of operations.
Please step
on
off of
Galatea
the HQ,
37,
guys.
Our
Thank
new
you.
home.
We have to protect this building at all costs. You will be teleported here whenever I am critically damaged. There is no other backup if this building is destroyed.
That's basic training, Mr. Riggs. Let's focus on the less obvious things.
I am required to remind you of basic protocol, even if we've done this before. We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
Yes, we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Ashley, I'm sure that our presence will not go unnoticed. We should build up our base as quickly as possible. Our base will require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible.
Standard protocol advises to set up walls and sentinel towers around the base. However, I don't expect as much aggression from the native fauna as in the simulations.
So far, it looks like the long-range quantum scans were very accurate. The local fauna and flora appear almost exactly like during training. Follow the protocol, Ashley.
The environment in the simulation was very accurate, that's true. But the scenario was crafted by Riftbreaker Command. They usually focus on the brute force aspect of these missions.
Do you want to run a brute force check if this is a simulation?
You never give up, do you?
Do you?
Okay, Mr. Stubborn. I guess it won't hurt to set up some solid defenses, just in case.
Thank you, Captain Novak.
You're welcome, Mr. Riggs.
And while they were having that delightful chat, we've actually been making a great start, I think.
Yeah.
I went off gathering some of the resource nodes. What have you guys been up to?
I've been filling up the mines, getting power up and running.
About the same.
Okay. Point of order. As I've been going around collecting these nodes, I've been collecting something that's in this beta, which is not actually in the main game yet, which is they've redone the loot system a bit. And so unusual parameters are found by random loot drops, which I've just been finding. Unfortunately, it is tied to the currently unlocked tier of equipment, so it's all basic grade stuff. But as we unlock high tiers, we will get loot drops of rare equipment for those tiers. So that's kind of how the progression goes now, in that regard. Whereas previously it was every tier of equipment added a randomly roll parameter to the piece of equipment. And then you could just keep crafting them over and over until you got the one you wanted. That's not how it works anymore. Now, there is something which I'm not sure about, which we do need to test, I think.
Okay, these sentinel towers should.
Which
keep
is,
us
can I
safe
drop
so we can
pieces of
focus on
equipment for you
expanding our
guys to
base
pick up?
further.
I hope I can.
In practice, drop small portals everywhere you can get to.
What's this share button? Ah, that's how you do it. Okay. So if you guys look in your equipment list, you should find there's a shotgun in there. If this works the way I think it does.
Yep, I've seen it.
Okay. Right, so you can go into your list of carried loot, and then you can toggle it to be visible for anyone to claim as their own. And that's how you share stuff.
Okay.
Sure, put that on the.
Spare machine gun. Does anyone want a second sword?
I'm good. Because chain sword should be get chainsaw.
Yep, that should be available for crafting right now. It's just it'll cost us some carbonium.
Anyway, we got 40 seconds until the wave arrives. Yes, I went with 4 layers of wall.
Actually, I just added a layer to it.
Yeah, we're not messing around.
And these walls are still not guaranteed to be safe. Just to be clear.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. It looks like our presence is being noticed. Base defenses should be strong enough to hold them back.
Which direction are they coming from?
That's one of the things we don't know until they come. So
From the
here we
south.
go. Right where our resource storage buildings are.
Well, peace and SpaghettiOs.
There we go, power grid reconnected. Yeah, sell those traps as well.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. The base is under attack.
And they are hitting the outer mine. And the main base, actually. I just teleported out and saw them.
I'm here, so.
Detecting a sudden change in air humidity and wind speed. A fog is forming.
Oh, there goes our.
Are you still skeptical about the local creatures' level of aggression?
I'm skeptical about the procedures for prepping this planet for colonization. Humanity lost its love for nature after the Yellowstone eruption, but that doesn't mean we
Oh,
shouldn't
our
try
power
to
supply's
preserve
gone
the
down.
That's one drawback of how we chose to start our base. We didn't protect most of it.
For colonization and resource extraction as soon as possible. Excessive care about the local environment is unnecessary.
That's not entirely true. Other rift-breaking missions have already secured a number of resource-rich planets for humanity. They're not on the brink of extinction.
Our goals on this mission are clear, and our survival and security is the top priority. Damage to the ecosystem is inevitable. You wanted to come here yourself, and you knew what has to be done. Are you doubting the mission?
I know what has to be done. That's not the point. Galatea has to be
Whoa.
prepared for colonization. I don't doubt that. If
What's
I
up?
didn't come here myself, then
Someone
someone
pulled
else
me
would have.
away
I
from
believe that we
what I
can
was
do this in a
doing.
better way. We have to defend ourselves
Eh?
and secure the necessary resources to set up the rift station. But we don't have to destroy all
In-game
the
or out of
wildlife
game?
we encounter.
In-game.
Humanity doesn't need another stripped-down factory world. If we want to progress as a species, then we should study
Alright,
this planet and
question.
learn how to blend with
How?
the environment and prepare a safe home for
Someone
humanity.
created the portal. Just teleported me. I'm nowhere near touching anything that has to do with any portal.
I teleported back to base, but wait. If one of us teleports and someone's on
It looks
right
like
next to
we
us,
have
do
a base
they
up
move
and
as well?
running. If you'd like to construct more
Okay,
advanced
come here a sec.
buildings, you'll have to upgrade the headquarters building.
Stand next to me.
Unfortunately, this process also emits a lot of high-frequency energy waves.
Nope,
These
that didn't pull
creatures
you
are
in.
clearly drawn to our energy emissions, so it will be like an alarm bell for them. We should strengthen our defenses before upgrading the
weird.
HQ.
Hi, Clint. Hi, Clint.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Unless there's a warp home button or something. Which there might be.
We're still losing power.
How many processing cores did you install?
Only 3.
Power drain 109. No, we're not currently becalmed. It is night time though.
The solar will go down.
Yeah, because solar panels are down.
Well, we need to upgrade our HQ again.
Yep, which means we're going to be inviting visitors once more.
And since we don't know where exactly they are going to come from, I'm going to go north and get some of the resource caches.
I'm already up there doing that. So feel free to join me if you want.
Crap.
You're alright.
Former.
Base is under attack.
Riftbreaker has fallen. A Riftbreaker has been revived.
The wind is picking up speed. Loose objects are starting to fly.
Riftbreaker down. Assistance required.
The wind is much stronger than usual.
A Riftbreaker has been revived. Base is under attack.
By the way, since we did our little testing run, I've actually gone and reacquainted myself with this a little bit. And these early swarmers, double power fist is actually great for taking them down.
Alright.
Yeah, just don't aggro them first, walk up to them, and then just punch their legs off, basically. It does it so fast they can barely do anything back. But that is what the fists do, after all. They are very fast, very hard hitting, but they're very short range. Also, they have an inbuilt stun chance. And at the end of the day, who doesn't want to use a rock'em sock'em robot?
Yes.
In fact, if you only equip one fist, when you start going into melee, it actually turns your other hand into just a skeletal fist, rather than just leaving your gun equipped.
Anyway, we got a lot of carbonium.
Are we at the point where we are ready to call things in?
Yep, I'm ready. Clint?
Go.
Alright.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just going to grab this cash that's up here.
All from the north.
Ah! I am the first line of defense, I see.
This will attract a lot of attention.
We should reinforce our defenses as much
So
as
if
we
I stay
can.
up here, I'm probably going to die.
Things are going to get very hot very soon. AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
I am glad we are back on the same page about properly securing our base.
We can't save this world if we let it kill us. Hey, Mr. Grumpy?
Why do you insist on calling me names?
I hope you're not offended. Are you?
No, that would be inefficient.
Come on, Riggs. Let's not be so serious. I had to give you a better name than what they called you.
Rift Jump and Exploration Megasuit Mark IV, Griffin variant. What is wrong with that name?
It's inefficient.
I do like the dynamic between these two.
You mean having the walkway? Wait, no. Dynamics?
No.
Oh, you mean
between the
Riggs
two
and...
characters.
Yeah. I just shared another shotgun, by the way. This one has a damage buff on it.
We are not messing around.
Ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base.
They're not messing around
Few
either.
thousand.
Very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
So we're all ready now.
Base is under attack.
I'll be going after the other ones on the...
Tower destroyed. One of our walls has been destroyed.
An energy connector has been destroyed.
A Riftbreaker is down. Threat neutralized.
Yep.
This will buy some time until the next
Welcome to
attack.
brutal mode.
Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
We should start downloading new blueprints so we can construct more advanced buildings and items. Build a
Sorry?
communications
He's
hub
busy,
as
I
soon
think.
as possible.
Okay, let's remember to build some additional power plants for it. It consumes a lot of energy.
Gotcha, Clint.
Thank you.
Notice, by the way, these aren't the green variants, or the yellow variants, or the red variants.
They're the purple variant.
Yeah, brutal. One sec. Sorry, yeah, heat does that to me sometimes.
It's
Right.
getting cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain.
Well, I was talking and then suddenly I couldn't talk anymore. What a terrible thing to happen, I'm sure.
Yes.
This rain is
But yeah,
harmless
basically
to our base, but it decreases solar panel efficiency until it stops.
Yeah, whenever we trigger a wave, like with an upgrade for the HQ, or when we hit a large resource node or something like that, we haven't hit any of those so far. Basically, it throws at least stage 4 enemies at us most of the time. Or worse. Because there are worse things than stage 4.
Yes.
They're aliens.
Probably the rarest enemies on brutal difficulty are actually the stage 1 easy enemies. Flat out.
Communications hub construction in progress. We can download all the technology blueprints that we need through this building's quantum entanglement template matrix.
It's a pity that we can't upload anything back to Earth. There's so much data to be gathered here. I can't wait to start collecting research specimens.
We will be
Artillery?
able to share all of our research data as soon as the Rift Station is operational and the rift back to Earth has been opened. Let's focus on that first.
You know, I find that interesting.
Construction.
And all we have to do is,
Let it finish building, yeah.
Congratulations,
Yeah, and once
Ashley.
we do that, we can
This
just deconstruct it.
milestone marks the beginning of the next chapter of our mission on this planet.
You sometimes sound a bit like Colonel
Oh, it's big
Armstrong.
speech time.
Do you know that?
I received additional instructions on how to motivate you and keep your spirit high during this mission. They were indeed written by Colonel Nordstrom and revised by Admiral von Blofeld. Would you like me to read what I was instructed to tell you for this occasion?
Oh, please do, Mr. Riggs. This is exactly what I wanted to hear after traveling halfway through the galaxy.
Captain Novak, you were selected for the Rift Jump to Galatea 37 as an exceptional individual. You are amongst the elite of Earth's expeditionary forces. During your services with the Extraterrestrial Science Corps, you have time and again shown courage, bravery, and an unflinching willingness to sacrifice yourself to complete your objectives. You are destined.
Okay, that's a nice speech. It sounds very uplifting. But they didn't read my bio very well.
What do you mean?
The sacrifice part.
Do you mean the Orion mission? You were working without me back then.
Yes, that and a few other things.
Do you want me to read further motivational pieces?
Yes.
That's enough of Colonel Nordstrom. Let's skip the military pathos and stick to your original programming. We've got a planet to explore.
Roger that, Ashley. I am archiving all of the motivational speeches.
But I want to hear more.
Communications hub construction finished. We can now use it to download new technologies.
I want to hear more motivational speeches, though. Also, I don't know why, but it's giving me another shotgun. This one has better ammo efficiency. My microphone is on, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering because no one said anything.
One of the resources down south is down.
We've already drained a resource node?
Not completely.
Ah, just our first drill to run out.
Yep.
The first of many, if we survive on this world.
The construction of the Rift Station Foundation has been completed. We need to construct all of the Rift Station components before we can start powering up the portal.
The Rift Station has 3 main components
it's
that
been
require
built.
a lot of rare resources to be built. The fusion field accelerator requires enriched uranium. The hyperparticle condenser requires palladium. And the quantum gate stabilizer, which requires titanium. We haven't found any traces of these elements near our base.
These resources might not be present anywhere near our location. We should construct an orbital scanner to start scouting for interesting locations around the entire planet. It will allow us to establish precise coordinates for long-range rift jumps around the planet.
We don't have the required schematics to build an orbital scanner. We have to download the orbital scanning technology through the communications hub.
Anyway, first thing we went with was
Tower ammunition handling. Just to give us more kick on the defense. Another slight note, because this is multiplayer, being in the crafting and inventory screens doesn't pause.
This may affect our wind turbines.
If anyone's wondering. We already know this, but yeah.
yeah. By the way, prepare for lost wind power.
The wind is very slow today.
We do want to get the orbital scanner as our next research, I think, just because it will allow us to start getting our hands on cobalt.
You mean the
A new
cobalt
technology
handling?
has been developed. New buildings are available.
Oh wait, is
for
that already
construction.
available?
Research complete.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, just get that then, yeah. For some reason I thought it was locked up behind unlocking the scanner, which requires cobalt to build. I'm an experienced player of this game, I should know. I kind of weep for my species sometimes, but you know, that's me.
Yep.
Base is under attack.
Rude.
Okay, we have access to ammo storage, ammo factories. No actual tower requiring ammo yet, but what blew up? Oh, a forward mining outpost.
Wind speed projection is returning back to statistically normal values. Wind turbines are back at nominal power levels.
Ah, a small machine gun. Alright, how do you,
Select one of your weapons that you're trying to equip it.
Ah, there we are. This small machine gun has Within auto aim increase.
Okay, so it's got some homing ability on the projectiles.
Yep.
Hello, Koi.
Alright. What is this way up here? Oh, it's the power.
Yeah, it's one.
power.
It's a temporary power booster. It's that was a drone swarm. I think it gives us one of every kind of drone on a temporary basis.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
Alright, we got our ground scanner now.
Right, that means we can search for all of the underground deposits we need.
Blast with +1 something.
Another shotgun? Seriously?
I ain't saying all the shotgun.
It's the one weapon type of our starting set I'm actively not using. This one has increased rate of fire.
One of our walls has been destroyed.
Also, it sounds like that little outpost I just set up has just got some attention.
A building has been destroyed.
From that, I'm guessing it's a rock guy. Yep, I think it is. Right.
I just got my first shotgun.
Build an outpost. Give it some defensive guns. They immediately aggro the one thing on the map which is resistant to our current defensive turrets.
Base is under attack.
There we go. Ow. Oh well, no real damage done.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position.
Oh. The
And
natives
from
are
the
restless.
south.
Yep.
Anyway, time to start building defenses down here now.
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI
At least
hubs.
you could have picked a choke point.
Honestly, if in an open area, just putting a base out in front to act as bait is a great way to go about it. Yep. Something I just found like 20 seconds ago. Explosive traps.
Danger! Hostile creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
We're just spamming all the traps here.
Yes.
It'll give them a frosty reception. I'll give them that.
There's just a random explosive trap right there.
A new technology has been developed.
New orbital scanner uses
Yeah, we had the same idea. We've mixed explosive and cryo traps.
in order to be built. We need to gather a large amount of cobalt to construct this building. My sensors are picking up an underground cobalt deposit nearby. I've marked its approximate location on your map. We should go there and search for it with a geoscanner.
It's not that close, lady. We should craft some better equipment before we try to venture out that far.
Riftbreaker has been revived.
And yep, that was a periodic wave
Where's
attack, which
the
is why it
deep
wasn't
speed?
as bad.
Yeah, so time to sell everything here.
Well, the traps at least. Oh, we've got some attention. Never mind, he's dead. Right.
These strong winds can make our life easier.
He's
Wind
dead.
turbines are spinning like crazy.
Bad snake, bad. There it is. Oh, that's a nice corporate mine. Ooh, reflect damage.
I'm guessing you found some armor?
No, found one of those temporary power-ups.
Oh, right. Yeah, effect damage is actually probably quite a useful one. If we time it right.